Welcome to the vlogging pod. Today, I want to talk about something simple but serious. And it's about what happens legally when a sitting president accepts money or gifts from foreign governments or uses personal businesses and cryptocurrencies to enrich themselves while in office. Let's break it down. In plain terms, a sitting president is not allowed to accept gifts or money from other countries or their leaders. Not even a fancy pen, not a gold coin, and not a private jet. Why? Because that kind of gift payment can influence decisions. It's called foreign influence, and it's a direct threat to our national security and democracy. This rule comes straight out of the U.S. Constitution. It's known as the Emoluments Clause, and it is designed to make sure no president could be bought by foreign powers. It doesn't matter if it's money in a foreign bank account, a plane given as a gift, or a digital coin someone set up for personal profit. It's illegal if it benefits the president while they're in office. Now, let's say a president has a personal cryptocurrency, something like their own coin. If foreign investors or even domestic supporters are dumping money into it, and the president is directly profiting from those sales while in office, that's not just shady, it's possibly money laundering, bribery, or fraud, depending on how the money is being used and what decisions are being made afterwards. Especially if someone buys in and then magically ends up with a government contract, special access, or policy decisions that benefit them. What can Congress do, even if they're in the minority, like the Democrats? Here's what people often ask. If the opposition party doesn't control Congress, is there anything they can do? The answer is yes. They can't stop it all, but they can absolutely throw roadblocks into place. Let's break it down in plain steps. They can slow down everything in the Senate. Minority senators can refuse what's called unanimous consent. That means every little vote and process takes longer. It clogs up the system. They can filibuster when the rules allow. That's when a senator talks and talks to delay a bill. They can block or stall legislation that might cover up or protect corruption. They can call for investigations. They can push the Department of Justice, Ethics Office, or even state attorneys general to open criminal investigations. And if one Republican or independent joins them, they can issue subpoenas to demand documents and testimonies. They can go to the press and to the public. Even without votes, they can expose what's happening. They can talk to the media, hold press conferences, and call out the misconduct every single day. That keeps pressure on. They can team up with the states, and federal agencies are blocked. Members of Congress can work with state officials to go after financial fraud, crypto corruption, or violations of business laws. They can push for impeachment, yes, even from the minority. While they may not win a vote, they can file articles of impeachment to force a public debate and investigation. That opens the door for whistleblowers, testimony to come forward, and they can change everything. If a president accepts a plane from another country or takes money through their own coin while in office, that's not just unethical. That could be criminal. And the fact that the opposition party doesn't have the majority doesn't mean they're powerless. They can slow it down. They can expose it. They can demand investigations. And they can prepare the legal groundwork to hold this administration accountable, now or later, because no one is above the law. Not even a president, not even now. Our sources for today's podcast come from congress.gov, Vanity Fair, Wikipedia, The Guardian, The Washington Post, Boston Globe, ABC News, News 10, Christopher Coons, WFMJ, The Guardian, ABC News, Reason.com, Just Security, Revolving Door Project, King and Spalding, Reddit, Holland and Knight, CRS Report, Brennan Center for Justice, Brookings, Congress.gov again, Khan Academy, Every CRS Report, Center for American Progress, Constitutional Center, History, Art, and Archives, FAS Project on Government Secrecy, Georgetown Law, U.S. Senate, Communal Law, Fidlow Law, Pogo, Flash Archive, coequal.org. Thank you for listening. As always, until next time, bye-bye for now.